everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to another daily vlog. Why am I sitting out here in the dark? That's because it's not even 6 o'clock in the morning. What in the world am I doing in my car at 5:49 a.m.? Well, let me tell you. I woke up this morning at like 4 o'clock in the morning and I cannot sleep. I tried. I laid there for a while. Finally, I was like, you know what? I feel like I was kind of sweaty. I don't know. I've been like super hot in my sleep. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get a shower. So I took like an everything, where you like shave your legs, condition your hair really good, like, did everything. And instead of that relaxing me, it kind of just amped me up even more. So I'm like, you know what? The house is quiet and everybody's still sleeping. Should I go on a walk? No, it's too hot. We'll walk inside today. But can I go get a coffee without waking anybody up? That sounds delicious. And I just remembered that I have some stars that are going to like expire at Starbucks. So why don't we go ahead and use them and get us a coffee? That is my master plan here. It's already so hot. My car is saying 98 degrees and it's not even 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if that's quite accurate, but it's hot. It is really hot. And we have a very busy day, which is kind of sad that I didn't sleep very good, and I didn't go to sleep till almost midnight. So I don't have much sleep in me, and we have a very busy day, but that's why I need the coffee, So today we're going to the water park. It's like a local public kind of pool, but they have some water slides. They have like a splash pad. I always say splash pad. A splash pad like area. They have pools. So we're excited, but it's always exhausting, and especially because it's been so hot, I'm really nervous about it. But if we don't go this week, we won't get to go this summer because this is their last week they're opened. Normally we go earlier in the summer, but we haven't. We've either been out of town or had appointments or whatever on Fridays. We've been trying to go on David's day off. Today is actually Wednesday, but we're going to go ahead and go now. Grammy and Grandpa are here, so Grammy I think is going to go with us, which will be great because she can be so much help. It's kind of difficult when we have like our kids in water because really we need an adult always watching the kids, but also we really need one stationed on Nate and then another one stationed on Mark. Nate can swim, but the problem at the water park is he does not quite do great at standing in lines for the water slide. If everybody's waiting in line, he'll just go right to the top, even though we've talked to him about it and all of that. And he's getting a little bit better about waiting, but sometimes he gets tired of the waiting and he just bypasses everyone. So it's going to be a hot one. I need to like hydrate up because the last couple years we go to the water park and I get a massive migraine just because of the heat. So we'll probably only stay 2 to 3 hours just because of how hot it's going to be, but the kids are so excited. They've looked forward to this all week and all summer. So, because I have stars at Starbucks, I can customize my drink however I want. So we are going all out, and I probably won't drink all of this right now. I'll put it in the fridge and save some of it for later. But when you can get a free coffee, you don't just get like a small with no fun stuff added. Like you go all out, right? Like that's girl math for you. It's free. So what I'm going to get is a iced latte, of course, venti. And I did it with oat milk. Please tell me that the thing that I just ordered is still saved in my cart or whatever. Oh, of course it's not. I just added it and now it's gone. So what I'm going to get is a iced oat milk latte. And then I did 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla syrup. And then I did 2 pumps of brown sugar syrup. I wish they had more sugar-free options, but they just really don't at Starbucks. And then I'm going to add cold foam to that. Do I need all of that? No, but again, it's free. So we're going to add it. And this normally would be like an $8 and something drink. So we're not paying $8. We're paying $0. So I'm going to go ahead and run by Starbucks and get that. Come home. I might as well edit while the house is quiet. I'm going to go ahead and edit for the day. And I'm going to definitely bring you guys with us to the water park. I'll try to get some clips. It's going to be chaotic, but it's going to be fun. So I'll show y'all my coffee when I get it. All right, you guys, I got it. Let's try it. Rate it 1 out of 10. No. Okay, so they are so nice at the Starbucks. I really love our Starbucks. I know 7 Brew has good customer service too, and I'm not trying to compare them, but they're also very sweet at our Starbucks. And they wrote, Hi, Jessica, on my cup. So this is going to be like sweeter than I normally have and like creamier, but again, it's a special treat. So let's try it. Oh my gosh, that is so good. That is so good. I am going to use the straw. This is an old McDonald's straw. David just texted me. He's like, "Are you okay?" I did not wake him up before we left, or before I left. I said we, like y'all are with me. I didn't wake him up because I didn't want to wake him up and like have him awake just because I couldn't sleep. But I guess when I left, he probably heard the garage door and he's like, "Is she okay?" You know, it's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's really good. Okay, so I know you guys may have thought, why did you get a shower if y'all are going to a sweaty water park all day? I really was going to not wash my hair and it needed it last night. And I was like, no, I'm going to the water park. But I just couldn't. I think that was part of the reason I couldn't sleep. Like I was just sweaty. And so I did wash my hair. And I'll probably have to rewash it once we get home because it's going to be a day. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy my coffee. I'm going to go home. Hopefully David can go back to sleep and I didn't worry him too much. Anyway, he's like, yeah. Oh, he said Layla was barking. I didn't think about her. She's like, where is mommy going in the middle of the night? No, it's now daylight and it's very nice out. So I will see you guys later. Y'all come hang out with us today. All right, you guys, we are about to leave for the water park. It's supposed to be like the hottest day of the week / summer. I'm a little nervous. I've already had a liquid IV and almost all of one. I need to finish drinking it. Just make sure I'm super hydrated and made the kids all drink and eat good. We put sunscreen on everybody. I've taken this preemptively, hopefully ward off a headache. I've got all the bags packed and we are going to head there. They open at 11, so we're going to try to leave here about like 10:30, which is just a few minutes away. And we're going to see how it goes. I've got my sunglasses, I've got my hat, I've got my headphones if I want to listen to something. David had to go into work for a couple hours, but he's hoping to meet us there. And then he will probably have to leave earlier than us because he has a meeting later on today. So hopefully he can come for just a little bit at least. He doesn't want to miss it. We've been waiting for this all summer. Waiting / dreading. It's fun. It's just, you have to be like super diligent. You know, you got to be on the kids. And they do have lifeguards. But, you know, you have to be super on them and making sure that, you know, where everybody is. Nate's not breaking line. You know, Mark's still in floaties. I'm not even sure that Mark's going to be tall enough for the water slides yet, but we're hoping that he is. Even I like to do the water slides, but you got to go up like a million stairs. You know how it is. So we're about to head out. Y'all pray for us. By the time you're saying this, we've survived. So I'm glad that Grammy's here to help out since Dave was going to have to leave early and he may get there after us. But anyway, let's do it.
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself. And I see you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la 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 la. My God, I think I might be in love. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. You'll never feel alone as long as you're with me. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. There's no place on earth I would rather be.
All right, you guys, sorry for that noise. We are back home and I just did a whole video telling you guys how it went and my camera had an error and the whole thing got deleted. At least I saw that it was deleted and I didn't think I had this clip. And anyway, I was able to refilm it. I'm pretty sure my camera is going down the tubes. It's just not going well. So we are done at the water park. We stayed for about 3 hours. The first hour and a half or so, it was so nice. It was not busy at all. The kids, it was just very easy to spot them and stay with them. And we all did water slides and had so much fun. Mark was not quite tall enough. Actually, he was tall enough to ride the water slide, but they wouldn't let him go down with his floaties. And I offered to just like stand at the bottom and catch him and make sure, because he couldn't quite touch. But he didn't want to do that. So next year he'll probably be all about the water slides. But there is like the little kiddie area has some smaller slides. So he did those a bunch. But then after about an hour and a half, this big group of like daycare kids came, and a bunch more families came, and it just got to be so crowded. So the last hour and a half was not as fun, but I mean, it was still fun. Very hot, 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 hot. When we got back in the car, we had parked in the shade and the windows were cracked some, and my car still said 102 degrees. It's just brutal. Grammy was the MVP. I'm so glad she was able to come with us. It's very hard to watch 3 kids going in different directions by yourself. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. David was able to come for part of it, but like I said, he had a meeting, so he couldn't stay the whole time. So having her there was awesome, and she is so good at watching the kids and stuff. I see 2 big old wasps or something like swarming our door. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, I just bathed all the kids, and now I need a bath so bad. I know I took one this morning, but I need another one. I feel so nasty. Sweaty, full of sunscreen, just great. In about an hour, I'm going to run up to the kids' school, or Mark's school. The teacher assignments are posted today. So I'm excited to find out who he has for kindergarten. I don't know any of the kindergarten teachers, so it's not going to mean too much to me, but I will get to see like who's in his class, and I'll be able to tell him her name and what other friends he may know that are in there that maybe were in his preschool class. So that'll be exciting for him to find out. Lucy and Nate, oh my gosh, the camera's doing it again. I hope that took. I'm having so many issues with my camera. Some days it works great, and then some days it does this error message and then it won't turn off, and I have to like take the battery to get it to turn off and back on. It's just not good. But anyway, we have church tonight. We've had church the last 3 nights, and now tonight's number 4. But tonight is not the kids thing. That's over. It's just regular Wednesday night church. And the first Wednesday of the month, although this isn't the first Wednesday, this is actually the 4th Wednesday of the month. Usually the first Wednesday of the month, we do like a worship and prayer night. So there's no like message or anything like that. It's just a lot of music and prayer, and it's always really good. I'm in kids church, so I'm going to give them the option, I think, of do y'all want to go in and do some worship with the adults? A lot of times they like doing that. Or do y'all want to do our own worship in the back and maybe watch a movie or something like that? So we'll see how it all goes. Because I was at the water park and didn't have my phone on me, I did not register as many steps as I definitely took today, especially up and down those stairs for the slide. But I think I'm at 4,000 right now. So I'll definitely get those at church and just around the house. So I'm going to go get a hot shower, and I will see you guys back shortly, and we will hang out some more. We had a lot of fun, but we're all very, very tired. So I'll see you guys back later. All right, you guys, it's almost time to leave for church. I did not get to rest that much, y'all. I am so tired. Waking up at 4 a.m. was a terrible idea. I mean, I couldn't help it, but I am fading, and then spending that long out in the hot sun with the kids at the water park, I am fading. Plus just so many nights out in a row. 4th night out in a row, y'all. I am too introverted. For this. But that's okay. Tomorrow night, we don't have anything that I know of. So we will just chill tomorrow night. But tonight, we're going to go to church. I have on an old youth t-shirt, like from when we had a youth group in Georgia. And I have no makeup on at all, but I do not want to put any on my face. After all the sunscreen and all that coming off, I do not want to put anything else in my face. I hate the way that feels. I'm just letting Layla go outside real quick, and I'm going to load up the car and get headed towards the church. Got my computer. We did find out who Mark's teacher is. Again, we don't know anybody. We don't know any of the teachers, so it doesn't really mean much. But I did find a picture of her on the school's page, and she looks nice. I mean, aren't all kindergarten teachers nice? I feel like you have to be pretty patient and sweet to be a kindergarten teacher. So come on, Layla. Come on, girl. Layla's going to make this way more difficult than it needs to be. She's going to run off. She's sniffing around in the yard. All right, I'm going to head to church, and I will see you guys when we get back. Let's pray that I don't fall asleep during church. Let's check my step count real quick while we're waiting on Layla. Well, it's saying 5,300. I don't know if that's the latest updated or not. 5,389. So I need 2,000 more to hit my goal. That's not going to be hard. I will get that at church. I'll just walk around a little bit, and then I'll hit that easily. I know I already hit it. Like, I already hit it because I walked up and down those stairs a bunch today. Of course, I couldn't have my phone with me because it would have gotten soaking wet, but it's okay. Just get a little extra movement. I'll see you guys when I get home. All right, you guys. So it is the next morning, and I look like I should look after being at the water park all day yesterday. Actually, only for 3 hours, but let me tell you, I am a little bit sore in my legs from the stairs. That's a good thing, though. So last night, I did not know how I was going to stay awake until bedtime. I was so worn out. And then at church, we ended up just kind of hanging out with the kids, and like we watched a movie and we just kind of hung out, and they did some drawing. And then like right before church was over, some of the girls wanted to braid my hair, and I was like, anytime kids want to play with my hair, I am all for it. Especially like older kids, like not pulling it, like little kids will pull your hair. No, they want to like braid my hair, and I love people playing with my hair. Like, it makes me even more tired. So they were dividing my hair into sections and then braiding it, and like seeing whose braid was the best. And I was sitting there with a little 2-year-old on my lap, and I was just like, oh, this feels so good. But anyway, it was fun. And then after we got home, I think I was in bed by like 9:15, and that's the last thing I remember. I was completely worn out, completely done. So tired. I don't recommend waking up at 4 a.m. and then going strong all day and then going to church and all that. Tonight, we don't have anything, like I said. So it's been a crazy week. This weekend's going to be kind of busy, and then all next week is going to be busy. We have a ton of stuff going on next week before school starts, and then school's going to start. School starts exactly a week from today. I'm not ready. I am not ready for it. I've got to put my baby on the bus. I'm a little bit in the feels, and I just can't believe that we're already here. It feels like summer just started, but we've also had a really fun summer, and we've done so many things. So I'm very grateful for the time that we've had. It's just gone by too fast. So anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with me. If you are still watching, let's see, let's do a sun emoji. I know we've done that one before, but it was definitely very sunny yesterday. Very, very sunny. I think tomorrow is supposed to be like a 20-degree drop, and I'm so looking forward to that. I am so looking forward to it being 80. I can't even imagine. That seems like a dream. A dream. Oh, and it was so funny too, because I totally forgot about my steps last night. I walked around a little bit at church, like while they were watching a movie. I was like doing laps around the room. And the kids, it's so funny because they don't even care. They don't even have to say, like, what are you doing? Like, they just are totally unfazed by me just like circling the room. But then I think once I got home, I had like 6,800. So that's only like 500 or 600 away from what I needed. And so, when I left church, I was like, oh, I'll get that. And I never thought of it again. I'm laying down about to go to sleep, and it hits me. Steps. I didn't get all my steps. And so David was in here working on editing something, and I was like, I've got to get like 600 more steps. And I'm like walking back and forth in here, but I made it. I'm like, if I had to use a rest day, that's why I do my rest days like at the very end of the week in case something like that happens. Like if I had to do a rest day, I don't want my rest day to be almost to the goal, like, oh, that would have been so terrible, but I made it. I got it. So Anyway, I love you guys so much. If you liked today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself.